Welcome, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you're looking forward to having a nice silent meditation together. So today is day 7 of our 7-day series, and strangely, tomorrow will be day 8 of our 7-day series. Now, we will be moving on to clearing, and in particular, we'll need you to get some paraphernalia ready for tomorrow, but we'll talk more about that later. We'll be doing clearing for each of our energy centers from tomorrow. So importantly today is that you feel the state of your being. So you start to feel, being the integration day, that you feel all of your energy centers, your chakras, and the state of your being. So once we go into Sahasrara, which we'll do in a minute, into our 7th chakra, we start to feel the start of our state of our being as the Kundalini goes back down and nourishes some of our chakras. So then we know which ones we need to put our attention to. But never fear, we will work on each of our energy centers, 1 per day, starting tomorrow. And whatever you're feeling today, we want to keep track of how you're feeling each day following on. So this time next week, we want to feel even clearer and lovelier. So we'll have 2 meditations as per normal. We'll have our consolidating meditation first, where we take our attention to the Sahasrara. We've got a video of Srimataji doing the short affirmations, where you feel and ask for that situation in your Sahasrara, in your 7th center. We've got a short video excerpt of Srimataji talking about the integration in your 7th center, and then we'll have a second meditation of deepening and balancing, which Gulshan will give us a bit more information about that later. And then again, we'll run over what we want to have ready for our clearing sessions starting from tomorrow. So if anyone has any questions, they want to ask anything, feel free. We had a couple of good questions over the night yesterday, so that was good. We'll hopefully answer those questions today as well. So maybe we will answer those now. One of them was that if we're playing music, can we be sure, if we're enjoying the music, can we be sure that we're not taking ourselves away from being thoughtless if we're listening to the music? So my short first thought about that is that we can do both. We can have no music, we can have music, and just check that you're not thinking about it. And Gulshan, you had a good point to make too about that, about the music, because it does actually, the sound does clear our energy centers, and it is quite opening for various different notes resonate in different chakras. So it is a beneficial.
It can also take us away from thinking. The moment we stop thinking, then the heart opens up. And as today happens to be the Sahasrara day, the connection between the heart and the top of the head, the fontanelle, is connected. So that's a great idea, Lynn, to bring up that question and mention it. So
yeah, because somebody else might have that question or not have thought of that, and now would like to. There was another question too, which was how many times to do the affirmations, and the answer to that. There are various petal numbers for each of the chakras. So you could, in theory, do the affirmations that many times. But I've got the video, which is a short video of Sri Mataji taking new people who've not even opened their Sahasrara previously, taking them to Sahasrara without going through all of the affirmations. So that kind of answered it for me. And I thought, oh, no need to get into technicalities. But I did make this point maybe yesterday or one of the days that there's no rituals. So we don't do the same thing all the time. The only ritual, of course, is the sequence where we raise our Kundalini with our hands. So that, I think, is the only thing we really do in a regular way, that we constantly use our hands to raise our Kundalini. But otherwise, everything changes depending how you're feeling. And of course, if you're doing something collectively, you may do the same thing, but it's more spontaneous, and how, if we've got our connection with our mothering Kundalini energy, we should be able to feel what we should be doing. So I guess that's the answer to that. But if anyone else has got any other thoughts about that, feel free to pop it in the chat there, and we'll certainly address that more later. So without too much chit chat from me, let us go to the video of Sri Mataji raising the Kundalini. The only other thing I was thinking is, if there's anyone here new for the first time, I know it's a bit difficult for you to say that on YouTube, but
has just joined, and I'm not sure if he's been here.
Lalit.
Hi.
Is this your first time here with us, or
well, on this one, yes, but like I've done the first session, the 21 days, I've completed that one. Yeah.
No worries. Okay, excellent. So as this is still week 1, and we have been going just lightly touching on each of the energy centers, and so today we're touching on number 7, the integration. So you will have done the realization process where we go through affirmations, and today I'm going to play Sri Mataji, just getting us to hold our hands out and take our attention up to the Sahasrara. So as you've been with us before, all should be well. So without any more chit chat now, I will play that video where we get into our first meditative state, and we'll sit quietly for a bit after that, and then we'll talk more about the Sahasrara and do some clearing with Gulshan as well. All right. Oh, hopefully I've got the first video. Short realization, that's that one. Excuse all my notes.
So now you have to put both your hands towards me, like this, towards me. As I told you that you feel it on your fingertips. So what do you feel is the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. Sometimes you feel hot. I'll tell you why. But you will feel that, and also you'll feel the cool breeze coming out of your fontanelle bone area, which is a soft bone, which was a soft bone in your childhood. So, put both the hands towards me like this. Yeah. Now, please put the right hand towards me, close your eyes, you can take out your spectacles if you like, and put the left hand on top of your fontanelle bone area, not touching the head, away from it. Now, please put the right hand towards me and feel if there is any cool or hot breeze-like vibrations coming out of your head. Now, please take your left hand towards me like this, place it like this towards me, and put your right hand on top of the fontanelle bone area, above. Now, some people get it far, some people get it close. So just move your hand and see. If it is hot, that means you have not either forgiven yourself or forgiven others. So now you do it. Please forgive. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Please, please. This heat will go away. But if it is hot coming also, doesn't matter. It will cool down after some time. Now again, once again, last. Please put your right hand towards me and left hand on top of the fontanelle bone. Please put down your head, then you can see. It works better. Don't think. Now, please put both the hands towards me like this. And don't think. Watch me. Don't think. It is not mesmerism because I've closed my eyes, all right? Now, please open your eyes. And now, if there's cool breeze coming from down below, then lift it up and put it on top like that. Now, again, put both your hands towards me like this. Don't doubt it. Please don't doubt. Now, raise both your hands towards the sky like this and push back your head. Here you have to ask one of the three questions 3 times, one of them only 3 times. You can call me Sri Mataji or you can call me Mother. In your heart, please ask, Mother, is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost? Push back your head. Another question is, Mother, is this the all-pervading power of divine love? Ask genuinely, with a genuine heart. Third question is, Mother, is this the Parama Chaitanya? Ask any one of these questions 3 times in your heart. Now, please bring down it. Now put your both hands towards me and don't think. All those who have felt cool breeze on the fingertips or hot breeze on the fingertips or on the palm or out of the fontanelle bone area, please raise both your hands. That's it. May God bless you all. The whole of Berkeley, God bless you. I'm very thankful to you. I don't know what to say, because you are really deserving people, and that you have felt this all-pervading power.
Let's just sit with our hands open on our lap, keeping our attention up there on the top of our head. Just feeling connected with your heart through your breath. Just trying to feel that gentle flow on the top of your head. Forgive any thoughts that pop up. And let your heart take your attention back up on top of your head. Slowly open your eyes. Let's do that sequence that we were talking about before, where we raise our Kundalini with our hands. Left hand is raising up, right hand is winding around. And let's tie that knot up above our head. Let's do it again for the second channel. Tying 2 knots. And the third time, tying 3 knots. And then now, just seeing in your hands that flow happening. Let's now spread that over our entire subtle system. 7 times over and back. That's 1 chakra. Second center. The third. Fourth. Fifth. And the 6th. And the 7th one for the Sahasrara. And let's just, holding our hands at the level of our heart, just try and feel what you can feel in your fingers, if you're feeling any sensations, any tingling, any warmth. Notice if you're feeling in one hand and not the other, or if you're generally feeling coolness in the center of both the hands. Just see how you're feeling. And then otherwise inside yourself, how you're feeling. How your head's feeling. The thoughts have slowed down. Feeling relaxed. Right. Just keep a note of that. We might, Gulshan, did you want to take us through now, or should we have the video excerpt first? What's your preference? Oh, I seem to be everywhere. Oh, can't hear you, Gulshan, you're muted.
Sorry about that, forgot. I was just wondering if you do a quick balancing clear out before.
Yeah.
Then might be a stronger experience for our participants.
Great. I'll just spotlight you. There you are. Thanks, Gulshan.
So we've already done the sequence of placing ourselves in Bandhan and raising a Kundalini. So that's something, it is a ritual, but it has a specific meaning behind it. So it is important to do. So we've done that. And now let's just try and balance our left and right side. So placing our right hand on the earth, left hand in our lap, palm open. You just close our eyes and ask the mothering energy, the Kundalini, to please take away all the excessive obstructions and the negative energy from our left side into the earth through the right hand. Mother Kundalini, please take away the heaviness, the lethargy, the darkness from our left side into the earth through the right hand. And now we swap our hands. So the right hand comes up in our lap, and the left hand, we raise it from our elbow up towards the sky. And this is to clear the right side. So the left hand sort of acts a bit like a funnel, where it releases all the excessive heat, all our rushing, planning, worrying, thinking. Let it all be released into the air. So again, addressing the mothering energy within us, Mother Kundalini, please take away And please release all the excessive heat from my right side into the air through the left hand. And the reason why we do sometimes have excessive thoughts in our right side is also because of the overactivity of our attention. So let's just ask the Kundalini to please cool down my attention. Mother Kundalini, please cool down my attention. Mother Kundalini, please cool down my attention. Please take away all my worries, all my excessive thoughts, all my excessive planning, which really doesn't account to anything in the end. Please guide me to be in balance, to be in the present moment. Mother Kundalini, I surrender all my worries to you. Please manage me. Bring our left hand down to our lap. And seeing as today is a day of Sahasrara, which is the top center on our head. And this part of the head is also connected to our heart on the left side. So let's just place our right hand on our left heart. And we ask the mothering energy within us to please replenish the qualities of the spirit within me. Mother Kundalini, please strengthen the spirit within me, for I am the spirit. Mother Kundalini, please come in my heart. Mother Kundalini, please allow my heart to be clean, and please clear all the negative energy that closes my heart. Mother Kundalini, please let me enjoy and let me feel your presence in my heart. Mother Kundalini, please strengthen the spirit in my heart. And now we just place our right hand on top of our head. So you place the palm on the fontanelle bone area. And as we do that, just bring your head forward. And with a bit of pressure, let's just rotate the scalp in a clockwise direction. And here we ask, Mother Kundalini, please strengthen my self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please strengthen my self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please let me feel your love in my heart and on top of my head. Mother Kundalini, please let me feel the flow of vibrations in my heart and on top of my head. Mother Kundalini, please let me feel your love and my connection with you in my heart and on top of my head. Keeping our eyes closed, we bring our right hand onto our lap, palm facing up. And just take your attention to the top of your head. And just watch that space on top of your head. If you feel any thoughts coming in your head, don't fight them. Let them come and let them go. Don't attach yourself to your thoughts. So let the thoughts just float by. Don't attach yourself to the thoughts. Or you can say, not this thought, not now. And then with our right hand, we can just raise our Kundalini in front of our body on the central part. Bring it to the top of your head and just place the Kundalini there. We could do that a couple of times. Bring our hand back on our lap. Attention on the Sahasrara, the fontanelle bone area. Remember to let the thoughts float by and attention on the Sahasrara. So just slowly open our eyes and watch how you feel on your hands. If there's been a change in the vibrations, whether you feel a little bit of cool, and if there's still a little bit of tingling sensation, that's okay too. It's just a clearing process that's taking place. But more importantly, see how you feel on your hands. We could just test it with our right hand on our head. We'll try that also with our left hand. The reason why we do it with both the hands is often the one hand is stronger or weaker than the other, so it's good to try it out with both the hands. You can bring your left hand into our lap. But more importantly, also just watch how you feel within yourself. And if you find yourself in a space where there are no thoughts, then you are in meditation. But we will tear ourselves away from this beautiful state because there's a special treat now, which is Sri Mataji's talks, and they are so useful because they take us to a little higher than what we can do. So over to you, Lynn.
Thanks, Gulshan. That was so nice. Get the correct one. Bear with me for a moment, everyone. We're getting there.
While Lynn, we can just keep our attention on top, and she can get on with finding us the right slide.
Within ourselves.
Okay, we're getting there. Right, we're on our way. And that's one.
7 centers placed in our medulla oblongata and in the brain. The first one lies below the triangular bone, which is called as sacrum, and is called as the Muladhara center, which means the support of the roots. It is the support of the roots. And this center embodies our innocence, our innocence. The second one, and of course it manifests outside in the gross, the pelvic plexus. Now the second one is the one that emerges from the third one, which is called as the Nabi Chakra, the third one, and the one that emerges from that is the second one, called as the Swadisthana. Now the Swadisthana Chakra in the gross, because these are subtle centers in the medulla oblongata, but outside in the gross it manifests what we call the aortic plexus. If there are doctors here, they'll understand what I'm talking about. Now if you go further, the Nabi Chakra manifests outside what we call as the solar plexus. Above that is the center that we call as the heart center, Anahat Chakra, cardiac center, which manifests outside the cardiac plexus. And it has got again the left and right side. Then we have the center at the root of our neck, which is called as the Vishuddhi Chakra, and which manifests outside the cervical plexus. Above that, here where you see the red mark on my head, this is just the window of that center between the pituitary and the pineal body, where the optic chiasma cross each other. In the center is a very important center called as Agya Chakra, which looks after our ego and our superego, which you can see there, passing through that, crossing over like that. And on the top of that is the last seventh center called as the Sahasrara, meaning 1000 petal center. And that's the center, is just in the limbic area, and when you pierce through that, in the fontanelle area, you feel the cool breeze of the Kundalini or the Holy Ghost coming out of your head. This has to happen. You cannot give false certificates. You have to feel the cool breeze coming out of your head. You have to feel the cool breeze in your hands. That means you have to feel the all-pervading power of God, of love, which is called as Brahma Shakti in Sanskrit language. And in the Bible is called as the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. For the first time you have to feel it in your hands, in your central nervous system. Because the seat of your spirit is here, but the spirit resides in the heart. Once the seat is touched by the awakened Kundalini, which is in the triangular bone, if you see, then you start feeling the cool breeze, and then in the hand you start feeling the cool breeze flowing from. Thus you manifest the power of your spirit. It's a happening that has to take place. It's a living happening. It's very easy to tell people, all right, now you start jumping. You say, anybody can jump? What's so great in jumping? Or if somebody says, all right, take out your clothes. What's so great? Or color your clothes in this way. Nothing so special. Anybody can do it. But can you take out cool breeze out of your head? Your own head. And when you get it, you can do it to others. Even from the others' heads, you can take it out. This is the way it has to happen. The time has come. This is a very special time when so many seekers are born, so many of them, in millions and millions of them, and so many are lost also. Because of various reasons, because of attack on them. From very childhood, a person who is a seeker is attacked. Ultimately, his ego can attack him. He may have his own mental projections built in. He may have horrible gurus taking out money from him. There will be people who will be maneuvering them. There will be people who will be creating projects and things just to engulf them. But to an Indian, it is easy if they are Indians. Of course, if they are uprooted people and all are westernized, then I can say. But to a normal Indian, they know it is the Kundalini awakening that gives you realization. I don't have to tell them that this is so. They know. They are not naive. But in the Bible also it is written that I will appear before you like tongues of flames. And actually when you see this Sahasrara, it looks like beautiful flames in 7 colors, most harmless, silently, like this flame, but very longish flames, and silently burning and opening out, very cooling flames. Even this flame can give you cool breeze. It has happened with many. And how it works out, that we have to see. It's fantastic. It's too much to believe. First of all, we have no faith in ourselves. We don't know how can we get realization so easily. People had to do this, people had to do that. But time has come. You have done everything in your previous lives. You have starved yourself. You have roamed about. You have done all the tapasyas, the penance, and today is the time for you to get realization. And that's what it is.
So that was very nice. Let's just sit for a few minutes, absorbing the vibrations, the feeling from that video. I will play a little music. Hopefully I'll play a little music. Oops. Oops. Just get rid of that for a minute.
This one.
One. Your attention to the top of And slowly opening your eyes when you're ready. And we'll conclude that section by raising our Kundalini with our hands again. Tying the knots at Sahasrara. 2 knots, second time. Third time. 3 knots. And our bandhan protection over and back with the palm of our hand 7 times. And let's just holding our hands at the level of our heart. Just see what you're feeling in your hands, especially in comparison to the first time we were feeling. I think I'm feeling cooler. How are you feeling, Gulshan?
Beautifully cool too now. By the time we got to the end. And
how's everyone else? Feel free to unmute and share. Otherwise, we'll assume you're also feeling better.
I'm still warm.
Feeling a bit warm?
Yeah, not cool.
That's all right. No, that's very good. You're feeling something. So is it both hands or one in particular?
Yeah, both hands.
Both hands feeling warm?
Mostly right hand.
Mostly right hand, yeah. So good to do that right side clearing that Gulshan took us through, where your left hand is up and your right hand is out.
Oh, yeah.
And also tomorrow we'll start using the elements, but what's good for cooling us down is water, of course. So we'll try to do a foot soak, which is having a bucket which fits both your feet in it, with maybe ankle deep water. If you're feeling hot, have it more coolish water.
Okay. I think yesterday I took a second dose of vaccine. I took a Panadol, so that I think I had a warm.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah.
that'll be making you feel hot, of course.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But in any event, throughout the day and what we're doing, when we've been very active, either mentally or physically, we do get heated up on the right side. And then if we've had to think about a lot of things, that heats us up as well. But we always bring ourselves back from going too far into the overheating activities.
Oh, okay.
We'll if you have a bucket that fits your feet, bring it along all of the session, starting tomorrow at 12 if you can make it. And we'll try to do a foot soak and just using the elements to balance our subtle system.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And a handful of
I will try tomorrow.
as well.
Yes, Gulshan just mentioned a very crucial thing is we put a bit of salt, like a handful or a couple of tablespoons of salt in the water, and that then gives you the earth as well as the water. So if you have the ocean nearby, you could be standing in the ocean. We will be very jealous, but it would be very nice. So it's foot soaking is something we do every night. Some people may do it in the morning if they can get to the ocean as well. That's also very nice. But minimum of minimum, we have our foot soak bucket and 10 minutes, and does clear a lot away. So that's the thing too. When you have awakened your Kundalini energy, you can feel things on a subtle level more. So then it's good to clear away any vibrations that sort of make you too hot or too cold, that take us away from our present moment. So we've got these tools we can use, the water and the earth and the fire, that can help us come into balance more and feel our meditation more strongly.
Okay, yeah. What about salt lamps, Lynn? Can we put the salt lamps beside us?
I don't know, salt lamps.
Yeah, I have at home.
Okay, why don't you show it to us tomorrow?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what a salt lamp is, but having having the fire element, just a tea light candle in a little container, that is also very good for the left side. So
Okay.
salt lamp sounds good, but yeah, I certainly bring it along and show us, and we'll see that if it works. It's a good idea.
Oh, yeah. Okay, tomorrow I will show you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for that interesting question too, because sometimes it's easier if you ask something, then we can help you maneuver that way or guide you. So thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Anyone else? How did Lalit's phone go? I'm not sure. I didn't catch your name. Sorry. Lalit's phone? Maybe you've got your...
Yeah, I'm trying to unmute. Yeah. Good. It was good. Like I've been through that before. And just on the salt lamp, I think when we did the 21 day, they recommended not for it, because what happened said that the negative energy would absorb in it, and that you don't want that. So yeah,
that's a good point.
But like, I know, like when I was doing the water foot soak with this first one, and I don't know, it happened twice, and I haven't done that again. I always used to get a bit of sharp pain towards my back, on the right side, on the back, and I don't know what it is, but like it used to be sharp points. But it will be interesting to see what happens tomorrow, whether it continues here or whether it's gone. So I didn't know what the meaning of that was, but
so you only felt that when you were doing your foot soak? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like when I used to do the foot soak and meditation, I used to feel it, very sharp pains on, like where the right kidney is, right on top, like on that side. Yeah. So I don't know what it was, but it will be interesting to see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the kidneys are looked after by the Swadisthana on the right side. Probably good to have a cooler foot soak and try to maybe even an ice pack if your liver feel hot also?
Not really.
No?
Yeah,
Okay.
but like it could be possible because I had a bit warmer foot soak, so it would be advisable to have a cooler one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything you're feeling on the right side, then to bring yourself back from that, you need the cooler, things that are cooling.
Okay, no worries. Yeah.
Hot at all.
Okay.
And also be aware in your hands what you're feeling.
My hands, both of my hands feeling tingly all the time and sometimes pressure in the middle. So like you can feel the energy sort of thing in both my hands. So
okay. Let's try and calm that down, cool that down. Definitely cool soak and see how we do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. What were you saying, Gulshan?
Sorry, I was just interrupting. Well, I just wanted to add to, I think it was last question about, it could possibly be also just a clearing happening. If there's a obstruction in, seems like in the Swadhisthana, and for that we do use water. So foot soak is really useful for clearing our lower chakras. And if you only felt it while you're foot soaking and meditating, it just could be that the clearing is happening.
Oh, okay, thanks.
So it'd be interesting to try tomorrow. Keep foot soak, it's really useful.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you for joining.
Well, thanks everyone. Our time is ticking by, but if everyone's ready for tomorrow and we have no more questions for the minute, then I'll put up our slide with the information for tomorrow. So it'll be day 8 tomorrow, our 7 series. And I'll just share that final slide. Also feel free to let us know on mobile or email if the WhatsApp's not your cup of tea.
Is it the same time, Lynn?
Yes, same time, 12 Sydney time.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, you can always access either Zoom or YouTube through that freemeditation.com.au 7 series. Also, don't forget on that page, there's a lot of resources there. So if you want to see what is this foot soak that I speak of, you can see that there as well on the resources there. There's lots of them. And of course, contact information. If you're not already on the November Us group, smaller group, because you may be in the Free Meditation Worldwide WhatsApp group, but we've got another smaller one, which is the November 7 series group. So it's all of us who are carrying on for the 3 weeks of November, 7, 7 and 7. So we've got that another WhatsApp group there that we can pop you in there if you wish. So there's a number and email in case you want to let me know directly. That's also fine. So I guess we'll love you and leave you and hope to see you tomorrow, 12 o'clock or same time, whatever your time is. And thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
Everyone, lovely to see you. And we'll
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Chirag.
Thanks, Chirag, for managing us.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Farewell. Farewell.